What's up, everybody? So we're gonna talk internet as far as being over the road, OTR, regional, where you're home, when you're away from home for a couple of days at a time, right? So I'm gonna try to keep this video under 10 minutes. So what I have here is a phone, right? Most drivers are gonna say, oh well, I just use my hotspot with such and such and I'm good. I pretty much do the exact same thing. The only difference is I use this phone right here only for hotspot. So what I have here is a phone that's on the Verizon network. It's called Visible Wireless. So with Visible Wireless, it's just like any other carrier that's like a prepaid plan where you pay your whatever dollars a month, and then you get unlimited calls, text messages, and data. So with Visible Wireless, it does that as well, also giving you unlimited hotspot. So this phone so they claim will never be throttled. All right. So like I said, you have to buy the phone through them. You can't order a phone from them and put the SIM card into another device. It won't work. Guys have been trying to do that for over a year now, and it just won't work. So this is pretty much what I use for my internet. The only downfall to this is you can only connect one device at a time. So usually when I'm using my internet, like I'm usually having my iPad hooked up 24/7 to this, and once I shut down for the night, then I'll disconnect my iPad from it, and then I'll hotspot it to my TV. So I have a 32-inch smart TV, and I rarely get any buffering. Now when I say rarely, I watch TV every night. I'm one of them persons that I have to sleep with the TV on. I can't sleep with the TV off. So sitting here on a 34-hour reset, I literally just binge watched a whole series on Netflix last night, and from that whole series, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 98% sure that whole series didn't lag not one bit. Every now and then, I guess it all depends on where you shut down at. So where I'm at now, I have you probably can't see it, but up here at the top, the signal bar, there's a total of 5 bars. I have 4 bars here. So as long as you have at least 2 bars on here, you should be good. When I was more regional type of thing, when I was home every weekend, I used to bring my PS4 on the road with me, and I could play online with no lagging. So yeah, it just all depends on where you shut down at. If you have signal on the phone, you will have signal to play, And for me, so the price for this is $40 a month. You have to buy the phone, and then the bill is $40 a month. You can get your bill down to $25 a month if you add multiple lines. So for example, this is one of my lines. A random person can literally jump aboard this line right here, and it would, when you get 4 people on it, you can get it down to where everybody is paying $25 a month. I'm not really interested in trying to advertise this. I just know it works for me. This is my plan for my internet until they don't allow this anymore. So I've been having this going on, I know it's been over 6 months that I've had this, and I haven't had any issues with it. Like I said, there are times or places where if you're going through Kentucky, there's like 60 or 70 miles where there's just no signal, and it's just Verizon, man. Cause like I said, this is on the Verizon network. So I'm gonna show you on my TV, man, and trying to play a couple things for you, and then yeah, if you want to look into it, just Google Visible Wireless. I'm not gonna go into leaving links and this and that. We're all grown-ups here. If you're interested in something, do your research. I'll tell you guys this over and over again. Do your research, do your research, do your research. So this is something right here that I would suggest anybody to look into. Me personally, I don't use this phone at all except for hotspot. So I don't make phone calls on here. I don't do text messages on here. I don't be scrolling through the internet or anything on this phone. This phone right here, honestly, is just strictly for me to use for the internet. If you decide to want to switch from whoever you're with to get this, hey, go for it. Like I said, from what I've seen, like I said, I am OTR. I drive all 48 states. There's only 2 states that I've gone through where I didn't have signal on this phone, and that was for like a good hour to an hour and a half. There was like straight up no signal. and that's going through Oklahoma down I-40. I don't remember the exact part, and going into Kentucky. I believe from Tennessee, I believe that's 65. So soon you cross into Kentucky off of 65, you're not gonna have any signal for about an hour and a half until you get closer to Louisville. It's just, I've noticed that a couple times. I mean, hey, there's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, let me go ahead and switch you guys around so I can show you the TV and we can try to run through it real quick. I'm trying to keep this video under 10 minutes. All right, so I got you guys propped up on a water bottle, so I hope y'all can see this fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the TV on. So like I said, I have a On brand 32-inch TV. So right at the top, if there was no internet connection, right next to where it says options, it would say no service, but it don't say that. So let me go to my settings real quick so you guys can see that I am actually connected. So I got my network, and then we have about, and I nicknamed this Verizon. Hopefully you guys can see that. I nicknamed it Verizon because, like I said, it is on the Verizon network. So it tells you that the status is connected. I'm using wireless, which is hotspot. The signal strength is excellent. And I don't know if you need to understand anything else about the IP address and the MAC address. So we're gonna go ahead and first we'll test out Netflix. So this is pretty much all I have on here: Netflix, YouTube, Pluto, Pandora. I don't really listen to music like that. Hulu, Roku channel, Vudu, Disney Plus, and Prime TV. So we'll go ahead and go to Netflix first. Let's see what we can get popping. Alright, so I'm click on Big Daddy because that's my profile. So then, you know, we can just scroll down. And if you guys know how YouTube, Netflix work, once you scroll over the show, it'll start playing a preview of it. So let me click on something. And by the way, if you guys if y'all are into like the little chick flicky stuff, The Baker and the Beauty, I literally just binge watched that whole season last night, man. That's damn good. It's funny. It's, you know, emotional. I mean, if you're into all that type of stuff, I do recommend that. So let me see what we can put on that you know, more people might be interested in. So let's do Superbad. I think a lot of people probably seen that. So I'm gonna go ahead and click play. And then pretty much it gets you going. Like I said, you know, it does a little buffer at the beginning of the movie or video, whatever you want to watch, and then, you know, you're good to go. And then it's pretty much sit here and play out. As long as you have good signal on the phone, hey, you'll be fine. So, you know, we're sitting here just watching just a couple seconds of the beginning of it. And I mean, hey, you can see it's playing. We'll go to let's see what else we'll go to. Let's go to YouTube real quick. And if you're looking at like why it's the actual TV that's taking this sweet time, it's not the internet that, you know, control the YouTube or Netflix or anything opening up. I had this TV for over a year. It's been bouncing around up and down in different trucks that I've been in. So, you know. So that's your boy. That's me, Mike. And this YouTube is also connected to my TV at home, my other TV, and my kids who be watching these Roblox stuff. So let's see who we got going on here that I'm subscribed to on this channel. Then we can just press play on. Let's see who we got. All right, let's put on Gideon. Gideon also drives for VL Trucking. He's also a company driver. So once the thing actually loads, then it just pretty much plays fine.
What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for coming through, checking out my channel. I appreciate it. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be right here with me. All right? I want to thank everybody for coming through. And give me a second right quick.
So as you can see, it's not buffering, it's not lagging. I mean, soon it gets going, it gets going.
My airlines, okay.
So
Give
yeah,
me
by
a
the way, if
second.
you're not subscribed to Gideon, man, go ahead and subscribe to him. Funny, straightforward dude, man. Similar to me. And now I guess we'll go ahead and go to Pluto, and then I'll go ahead and shut it down. So if you don't know what Pluto is, it's pretty much like just free TV. It does have some cable channels on there. It might not be the exact same ones at home. So like, for example, if you like to watch BET, they may have like 2 or 3 different BET channels on here. And I mean, hey, it's playing live, but it don't usually be what's playing at home, you know. So yeah, we're watching, this is live TV right here. Like I said, this is supposed to be like what, Comedy Central right here. You can see. Okay, Pluto Comedy, yeah. So if you don't know what Pluto is, I mean, it's just pretty much free TV. So we'll go down to comedy, because that's usually what I deal with. I like, let's see. So yeah, Comedy Central right now, Comedy Central. Pluto is playing Reno 911. We got a whole episode of Wild 'N Out. So we'll go ahead and put that on, and then we'll go ahead and end this video out. So if you notice, from Netflix to YouTube to Pluto, I guess it buffers in the beginning, and then once it starts playing, I mean, then hey, it's playing.
I was outside digging.
And like I said, this is live TV, by the way, so it's streaming live from somewhere. So there you have it. Like I said, once again, if you're interested in trying to, you know, find a internet service without having to use your hotspot on the phone you already own, I mean, I'd look into Visible Wireless. Like I said, me personally, I end up getting the cheapest phone, or the second cheapest phone they had. This phone was $100. I think they had like a $70 or $80 phone on there, if you're interested in doing that. Let me go through here real quick, try to find the settings, and see if I can show you how much data I've actually hotspotted on through this phone. So let's see, where would I go? I'm going to say I would probably go to network and internet. Okay, data usage. So if y'all can see that, I've used 118 gigabytes, and I still have 16 days left in this pay period. Yeah, I use this thing. It's running. I have it running 24/7, and like I said, only time I've had issues is going through Kentucky, coming into Kentucky and Oklahoma. Let me see if I can show y'all the recap as far as the different months. I usually know how to do this type of stuff. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so from April 11th to May 11th, so far I've used 119 gigabytes. Let's go back. Let's start from January. So from January 11th to February 11th, I used 40 gigabytes. And then from February 11th to March 11th, I've used 118 gigabytes. And then from March 11th to April 11th, I've used 120 gigabytes. And then from April 11th to May 11th, which we have not made it into to May 11th yet. So far, I've already used 119 gigabytes. So that's just to show you guys, I keep this thing running. At first, when I first got it, I would only use it whenever I shut down, and sometimes I just wouldn't even use it. And then I just like, well, hey man, I'm just let it run. You know, I'm paying for it. It's free. I get unlimited hotspot, so why not go ahead and use it? So yeah, this is a cheaper alternative. You know, I know some places, some phone services, you know, for a data plan, it might be, you know, it can add up. So this right here is a little quick. Like I said, $100 investment for this phone right here. I don't even remember the exact same name of this phone, the exact name of the phone. But yeah, man, $100, and shit, I mean, I have no complaints. So you want to find a cheaper alternative. I do have Pluto on this phone too. I think I used it one time where I was literally somewhere and I didn't have signal anywhere. And then I have to keep trucking on here as well as a backup. I have it on all my phones. I usually use my Keep Trucking on my iPad, and for whatever reason, if any of those go down, you know, I still try to make sure I have it because that's my e-log. And that's pretty much the only three. You know, you have the Visible app right here, and like I said, it's only $40 a month. That's including taxes and everything. This phone does have a fingerprint reader on the back of it if you're into stuff like that. I don't really care for it, but you know, hey, it is what it is. So yeah, hope this video helps you guys. I know a lot of people, that's a main question that's asked. And yeah, we got Wild 'N Out still going on. It's not buffering, it's not lagging. You got Michael Blackson right here talking shit like he always do. Yeah, you got DC Young Fly right here. So like I said, man, you know, I try to live as comfortable as I can while I'm sitting here on the road. And I mean, you know, I got to make sure I have everything to be comfortable. So I like to still be connected with the world. You know, I can watch the news, I can watch whatever. You know, I got YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, I can watch all that. You know, and I mean, when you're out here over the road, man, you want to try to be as comfortable as possible. So, you know, don't be afraid to go get out the truck and go eat. You know, make sure you stay comfortable in the truck. Always be aware of your surroundings. And please make sure you guys are doing your research. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you do all the YouTube spiel, like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.